This video will demonstrate the use of favorites and the Rubihawk scheduler. You may notice a category called My Favorites, which consists of reports that you run very often. Using My Favorites, you don't have to hunt for them in the report tree, but have a shortcut to run from Favorites. Find your frequent report, right-click and add to My Favorites. Later, if you want to trim your favorites list, you can remove it just as easily with a right-click and remove. Let's see how we can schedule a report. If I wanted the invoices for the current quarter, today being February the 22nd, 2011, I can select the reporting period from the parameters, then rerun the report. Notice the row count changes to reflect my parameter value. However, if I wanted to schedule this report to send me quarter-to-date information, the parameter values would need to be handled differently. Schedule the report by right-clicking it in the tree, and then selecting Schedule Report. This example will set the frequency to daily at 6:30 a.m. We can uncheck the options to run on the weekend and to send an empty report. The recipient's value determines who gets the report. You can enter a comma-separated list of values here. We then specify that this is to be sent as an Excel file. We can also add a descriptive message. Here we define our parameter values. We could run this for just one company, or make no selection, which will consolidate the report for all companies. Notice that with date parameters, there is an option to choose relative dates. Otherwise, the report will run for the same period every day, which makes no sense. The relative date dialog allows you to choose the start of the quarter relative to when the scheduler runs. In the same way, you can choose the period end to be the day the scheduler runs. This means that every time the scheduler runs the report, it will calculate the start of the current quarter and the end of the current day and feed these values to the report. We see that our report has now been scheduled. To view or change this, click the Scheduled Reports option under the Reports menu. We can see our report that runs at 6:30 every weekday morning.